morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you for coming in my video. It's great to see you all. My name is Cindy Agustina for class 1A Mathematics Education. Today, I want to tell you a story about si Jangoi Island. Let's continue of si Jangoi Island, Riau Island. Once upon a time, there was a famous commander of Riau. Commander Kawal was his name. Not only was smart and brave, the commander-in-chief Kawal was also famous for his magic. Because of the courage, intelligence, and supernatural power of the commander-in-chief, the state of Riau was always safe from pirates and those who intended to attack or dominate. One day, several ships came to the port of Riau. The ships evidently were pirates, which were directly led by si Jangoi. Si Jangoi was a notorious pirate whose name was spread throughout Cambodia, Sarawak, Brunei, and Sumatra. Once the pirate ship docked at the port, si Jangoi was immediately met by several Riau state Hulu Balang. Leader of Hulu Balang report si Jangoi arrival to Commander Kawal. Receiving the report, Commander Kawal intended to hold negotiation no matter how powerful and brave he was. Commander Kawal preferred to pursue peace rather than war. He did not want to serve any life because of his war. A war would only be begun if the negotiation had been closed or dispute could not be resolved. Kawal came along to the ship of si Jangoi without any guards and weapons. He walked calmly aboard Jangoi's ship. Commander Kawal's arrival surprised si Jangoi. Incredibly surprised when he found out that the commander came alone to meet him. According to him, only brave people with high ability who dared to do it. In any case, he was amazed by the courage of the commander-in-chief. He should have paid homage to the commander. Instead, he took his evil plans to harm the commander. Jangoi received the commander-in-chief and invited him to sit down. In honor of the commander, si Jangoi served battle leaf complete with white lemon paste and areca nut. "Please, sir," said si Jangoi. At a glance, Commander Kawal learned that the battle leaves served were not ordinary battle leaf, but nettle leaf. Nettle leaf were indeed a type of battle leaf, but very poisonous. Commander Kawal smiled and refused to eat those. Jangoi. Commander Kawal smiled and refused to eat those. Jangoi was not overwhelmed by Commander Kawal's refusal. If someone did not eat battle, of course he ate baking. Pepper battles, he thought. Jangoi then served bakik in the battle box, tepak siri. Continuing his evil tactic, he had previously placed poisonous nails in the bakik. Kawal smiled without hesitation. He took the serving and immediately ate it. As he chewed, Commander Kawal said, "Let's eat this bakik together, Mr. Jangoi." Si Jangoi was shocked when the commander invited him to eat those together. Suddenly, fear crept into his head. The commander-in-chief Kawal ate the poisonous nails in peace. Even though the poison he put was very strong, it took only seconds after being exposed to poison should a man be killed, let alone ate it, but the poison had not ever toward the commander. Commander was still alive and kept chewing the poisonous nails. He was confused. His nerves became even worse when he saw the commander broke the bucket with his finger. All of that showed how high the supernatural power were of him, considering that those were poisonous nails. He could imagine if the commander's finger could break every bone in his body. "Forgive us, Sir," Jangoi suddenly said and bent the knees. "We admit defeat." Jangoi returned his attention to attack and occupy Riau. He had seen with his own eyes how strong and powerful the commander was. He would definitely be defeated if he fought against the commander. Also, Jangoi immediately ordered all his men to leave the anchor and to leave the port of Riau. Before the ship set sail, the Jangoi threw the scrap into the sea while puffing. "If that bucket sinks, I won't come to this place again." The bucket thrown by Jangoi sank and never repaired. The land of Riau returned to be normal, sunny, and peaceful. No more pirates attempt to attack or conquer Riau. News of the courage and supernatural power of the commander in chief had spread everywhere. One day, the people of Riau were shocked by the sudden death of the commander Kawal. Sadness was immediately spread in Riau because of the death of the best commander that they ever had. The people wept over the departure of the famous commander who was brave, powerful, and loved peace. Commander Kawal's death was heard by Si Jangoi. His intention to attack and conquer Riau again ignited and continued to flare up. There was no longer a figure he feared of. It made him immediately order all his men to sail to Riau. "We attack and occupy Riau," he said tightly. The ship of Si Jangoi arrived in the territorial sea where he had vowed not to come back to Riau if the bucket he threw into the sea didn't arrest. The sea was located between Penyengat Island and Keriting Bay. At the time Jangoi was on the bridge, Si Jangoi suddenly fell and got sick. The notorious pirate leader was in severe pain. The physician, who was later brought to treat his illness, was unable to do much. He was unable to cure Si Jangoi's illness. Si Jangoi believed that the pain he experienced was because he had broke his vow. He deeply regretted his action. However, it was too late. He felt his end was near, so he ordered all of his men to bury his body in that place if he died. Not long after giving the message, Si Jangoi breathed his last. As per his last message, Si Jangoi's body was thrown into the sea where he had fought, between Penyengat Island and Keriting Bay. A miracle happened after Si Jangoi's corpse sank to the bottom of the sea. Suddenly, an island appeared in that place. The island was the name after the pirates' leader Jangoi Island or Pulau Paku.